How you doing? Now, if you're a musician, you're probably gonna want to stick around for the end of this video because at the end of this video, I'm gonna show you something that you probably don't know. If you don't know it now, by now, you probably never will know it. But today we're gonna talk about equipment, and one of the pieces of equipment we're gonna talk about was guitar playing and being a musician. Your hands are, of course, the first. You have two pieces of equipment you have because all musicians should learn how to sing. We're not talking about guitar players. We're going to talk about guitar playing as a musician. And your first and second tools of the trade are what I'm speaking with right now. Somewhere over the rainbow. That's the first instrument. The second instrument, the second piece of equipment, the second tool is your fingers, your hand, your thumb. Now, there are other pieces of equipment. My personal favorite is the hand, the finger, to use to play the guitar with. Now, many of you out there are you want to play with one of these. This is a pick, a plectrum, pick or plectrum. And take your choice which word you want to use, so that you can, rather than using your fingers, you can use a pick. Now, a pick is not as versatile as your fingers because a pick can only be used in one place at one time. Now, you can try and do something like this. Use a pick. But it becomes yeah. I don't use a pick very often, and probably not at all. So you have to deal with that. So we have the hand and the pick. But now let's talk about the different kinds of picks because this can be very confusing for a beginner. If you're a beginner guitar player, picking the right pick is going to be hard. Now, this particular one is a standard type of pick, an open finger pick. Has a little bit of texture to it so you can hold it between your thumb and index. But this particular pick here is kind of like one of my favorites if I had to use a pick because it's very thin and soft. This is like a 0.04 thickness pick, and picks come in different thicknesses. See how flexible that is? And it has a tiny bit of grip here. Now, another kind of pick, also one of my favorites, is the fender pick. This pick right here, a little bit stiffer. This is a medium pick, somewhere around 0.6, 0.8 thickness. But the great thing about this pick is, you see this little rubber piece right here? It's comfortable to your fingers. It makes it a little bit easier to play. And so that's these things are kind of expensive. Now let's move on to another kind of pick. This is like some people like Tommy Emmanuel and others like using a thumb pick. Now this is a pick that has a it has a small loop on it so that you can fit your thumb. It can fit over your thumb. Now the thing about this pick, I don't really like these. They're useful if you learn how to use them, but if you take a look at the shape of the pick itself, this is why I don't like them. The tip, you almost always have to kind of like get a piece of sandpaper or file out and adjust the shape of the pick. So it's not the best thing to use, and it's very difficult to strum with because, yeah, because of the shape. The up, the up strum is almost not there. You can't strum upwards because of the shape of the pick. The downstroke is no problem. Yeah, this is probably the most sold type of thumb pick, but also the most difficult to use. It's something that I, yeah, I think I've melted a few of these just trying to shape them and everything else. They mostly get destroyed and lost because, yeah, people, yeah, let's get rid of that one. But there's a solution for that. If you want a good thumb pick and the shape is wrong for you, there's these picks right here. Now, these picks are hard to find, very hard to find, difficult. You go to a music store and you say you want something like this, they will say, "What are you talking about?" That's a thumb pick that is actually a regular pick. And you can see the difference between the two. See the differences in the shape. Now, this thing is a piece of crap. Get rid of that. This pick here, this right here, let's see, this one is made by Herco, and this one is, because of its shape, it makes it easier to strum. So if you're a strummer and you want a good thumb pick and you're a strummer, this is the kind of pick you want to purchase. Now, since we talked about picks, the thumb picks, nice little thumb pick by Herco, piece of crap. This is made by Dunlop. These things, just don't buy these things. They are just crap. Fender, this is a very good pick. This Fender pick. Now, the reason I use this thin, softer ones, because it's not very good. This is not very good for if you want to get detail picking. It's not very good, but it has its uses in strumming. If you like a softer pick. Now we're going to come to something else, another piece of equipment. The capo. Now, a lot of people hate capos. There's a lot of rumors, myths surrounding capos. And sometimes you just don't need one. Now, on this particular guitar, because the fret line is only 18 frets, I don't need a capo. But this is something that people that have capos and use capos don't know about capos. Because if you have a decent quality capo, how you can tell a quality capo from another capo? It's because if you have this capo and you want to have a place to store your pick, this capo has a pick holder. So then yeah, you can have your capo on your guitar, and your pick is always there. Nice, huh? And this is something that yeah, I've been doing music for 30 years and stuff like that. This is something that people that even with experienced musicians don't know, that yes, this is a pick holder. Is on your capo. There you go. And that's the last bit of a secret. See ya.